Hey Access member, in this video, I'm going to show you 3 cool tools that you can use to check your website speed. All right, let's check it out. Okay, so the first tool I'm going to show you is called Pingdom, and I'll provide you a link below this video. So basically, if you want to check your website speed, this is a great resource that's free online that you can basically use. So I'm going to go ahead and type in marketingaccesspass.com. And I'm going to click Test Now. Okay, so here are the results that I got. And basically, you can gather a lot of information from this data. One, it tests in the what city. So this was in New York City, in New York, in the United States on January 21st at this time. And it gives you a performance grade. So I got a score of 94, which is great. And it had about 35 requests. Now, 35 requests means that on the home page, there's certain things that they're trying to download. So there's 35 things that they're trying to download to upload my website. And my load time was 1.0 seconds, and my page size was 1.0 megabytes. And it also states how much faster your website is compared to other websites on the web. What's great is you can also see some of the detail analysis. So it will literally tell you which files were downloaded first and how long each file took to upload. And it also tells you how much each file size is. So this will help you determine if there's certain things on your website that is slowing down your page load speed, or there's certain files that are just too large that maybe you want to try to minimize or move out. So the Performance Grade tab, they'll give you some recommendations on the left-hand side of areas that you can use to improve your website speed. So in my particular case, it says that I need to leverage my browser caching because it gave me a grade of 72. And if I wanted to get more detail, I can click on this arrow and it would basically give me some of the specific things that are giving me issues. The third tab is Page Analysis, and this is a really good one because it'll tell you if there's any errors with your coding. So in this particular case, I didn't have any errors, maybe one connection error, but I didn't have any server errors or redirect errors or client errors. So that's all really good data to have. So the last tab is History. And the cool thing about History is they actually track how many times you've used this website over the past couple months and see how your page speed has increased or decreased over time. So as you can see, when I first started, my page was actually loading really slow, almost 4 seconds, above here about 6 seconds. And I made some modifications to my site based off of the data, and I'm now been able to consistently be around the 2 seconds range, which is cut my website page speed by over half. So one of the other things that really helped me determine my website speed was at the time, why I was loading so slow was I realized my page size was at 1.2 megabytes. And so I figured if I can reduce some of my file sizes, that would help my page speed. And that's why I did a tutorial about JPEG Mini, because I had determined some of my image file sizes were just too large, and that's what's causing my website to load slower. So if you check out the JPEG Mini tutorial, I'll show you a cool trick on how to minimize your file size on your images. Okay, so the second really cool tool I want to show you to check your website speed is called GT Metrics. And it basically, you can type in your website just like the other one and click Go. So one of the cool things about GT Metrics is it actually gives you a grade score. So my page speed grade is an A, and they also gives you another page score from Y Slow. Same type of data. It'll tell you where they basically tested it from, what region, what your load time speed was, how your file size, how many requests it needed to upload. And it also gives you some recommendations as far as things you need to work on to improve your score. So my image dimensions definitely need some work because it gave me a score of an F. So that is something I need to look into so I can improve my website speed. So this tool also has tabs. So the second one is Why Slow, And the same thing, it'll give you some recommendations on things you need to work on, and that way you can improve your website speed. And just like the other tool, this one also has a waterfall metrics, and it'll tell you the sequence of things that they're uploading, how long it takes them to upload it, and basically the file size. So there's a lot of information that you can really dig down here. There's also these plus buttons that you can open up, and it'll even dig even further and give you some more analytical analysis. All right, so the third tool I want to show you is more really just for fun. It basically is called Which Loads Faster, and you can really have like a competition to see which website loads faster. So in this case, I'm going to have a race between my two websites and see which one loads faster. So what you do is you try my own matchup, and then you type in on the top two boxes what websites you want to race against each other. Okay, so now you have your two websites you want to race. You're going to click go. And then you can see that gives you the search results, or I'm sorry, the test results. So this one was almost 5 times faster on my Marketing Access Pass website versus Video Workout Review. And then if you really want to push the bragging rights, you can share the test to some friends or family or on your social media, so that way you can kind of give some bragging rights. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to check your website speed. I'll see you guys in the next video.